would like to later. And if you have questions or anything throughout, feel free. This is going to be, I know you want to show your dog. They're not here to play with you. They're here to work with mommy. She wants to show her dog. Here's her dog. Okay, now go play. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to focus around Facebook networking today. Oh, she's so mad. Althea. Okay, so I'm sorry if you hear her whining, because she's really mad. She wants to show you guys the dog. But for Facebook networking, okay, the first thing that we are going, mom life, totally. The first thing that we're going to start with is for Facebook, okay. So keep in mind, as you're doing the activity, you want to be in Facebook for this. I want you to think of one word that you really enjoy or one word that kind of embodies you. So, like, for example, I could pick mom, right? Or I love crystals, or I love herbs, or I love spirituality, or there's a million and one different things that kind of embody me. Even like mindfulness, I love mindfulness things. So what you're going to do is you're going to think of one word or keyword. Feel free to write it down so you have an idea of like where you kind of started with. And you're going to go search that word in the groups field in Facebook. This is going to give you a whole new realm of things that will be or different groups that are central around your keyword. So therefore is going to have like-minded people within it. I want you to go click on the groups that you feel are comfortable. I typically like to suggest aiming for groups that are around 500 to 2,000 members. Reason being is because those are more kind of close-knit communities than jumping into a group that has 100,000 members or 200,000 members. You're going to go and go through these groups and join 3 to 5 of them that you like, because the rest of our tasks are going to have to do with working within these groups. Okay. And again, this is all networking focused. So all of these activities are just going to be activities that are meant to grow your network. So if this is a space that you feel like uncomfortable with, let's go. Let's get out of the comfort zone. So again, search that keyword within the groups, join 3 to 5 groups, and I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes. And then once you've found your 3 to 5 groups, write down the group name somewhere so you know where to come back and engage for the next week. Because this is the part that a lot of people miss, is that they join the group, but then they don't actually go back and engage. So I'm going to set a timer on for 5 minutes. Find 3 to 5 of them. If you've found 3 to 5 of them and you're like, okay, my timer's still running, then go ahead and find some more. But make sure, again, write down the names so that you know where to go back to. Let's see. So I'm looking for more moms today. So I'm going to go find some mom groups. And you can even make it like more personalized and look for like local mom groups. So like put in your area, or moms of Illinois, or single moms, or moms of kids with special needs, like my kiddo, right? Oh, big hugs. Thank you. Mommy's working. Eat your cereal.
Mommy,
You shouldn't be cold. You have a sweatshirt on. I just found one that is called Spiritual Moms. This is so me. And if they have questions, like go through and answer the questions. Yes, Spiritual Moms is like 300 members. Yeah, and the reason why, again, like I love these smaller groups, even like up to like 5,000 members, I find is still pretty small and close knit. The smaller groups just tend to be a bit more active with specific people, and you have higher odds of visibility, I think. And like a lot of groups too, in their questions and where they display their rules, they'll usually talk about where they have a specific around like sales posts. Like this one says, please keep sales posts for Mondays only. Well, awesome. Today's Monday. So I'm going to circle back and put a sales post in there later.
Our goal is to make sure everyone's safe and sound.
Empath Mama is another good one. That sounds good. I feel like I'm in that. See, like there's a Simply Moms group and that has 57,000 members. And I don't think you can join it, but you'll have better success 9 times out of 10 in some of those smaller groups.
Time to go.
All right, that is our timer. So every group I look at has over 15,000. Yeah, that's okay. And you can even like hop in one of them that has 15,000. Like that's not going to hurt anything by any means. And especially like you can have a feel for the group as you continue to go and kind of see if they're like insanely active, if there seems to be kind of like the same people that are communicating in there. Just trust your gut and your intuition on how you're actually navigating the group. And so the next thing that I have for you to do, this will be over the next 5 minutes. So I'll set the timer for 5 minutes and then go in the groups that you joined, these 3 to 5 groups, and you're going to go and put a heartfelt or genuine comment on 5 posts. I don't care what the 5 posts are. It doesn't matter. Like scroll through the group and do it on 5 posts. So it doesn't have to be 5 posts in all of the groups, right? If you join 5, maybe do like 1 or 2 posts per group. That way you're doing each group, since this will be over just 5 minutes. But this will kind of give you an idea of what you can do moving forward. And that heartfelt, genuine comment is going to start initiating engagement. So that's the key here. So I'm going to set the timer 5 minutes. Go leave those comments. Oh, and then I also write down the names of the person who's making the post so that you can keep engaging with that specific person. And like, don't worry if you feel like low-key stalkerish. It's okay. You're not. You're just keeping track of who you want to engage with. Like I just found a really good one with a quote on here. This is so good. Yes, thanks, Stephanie. We totally met through a group. And that's why this is so important. Like just get out of your comfort zone and go connect with people. People are looking for connection now more than ever. But yeah, I found this like really great quote. So I actually really resonate with this quote. So I'm just going to go leave some heartfelt comments, and then I'm going to write down who left this quote so that I can keep kind of interacting. And here's like a pro tip later on, like you can search within the group for that specific person and find different posts that that specific person did. Eventually that can build a relationship where you can feel comfortable to personally friend them and keep taking that relationship from there. My daughter coming in with the jams. Mom life. Look for community groups near you too. That's so true. Especially if you're wanting to like find new people who are around your area that you can actually get together with and like have a cup of coffee with.
Let's go. We've got a job to do.
Come on, guys. Come to the rescue.
So Jennifer, what area are you located in?
I'm located in southeast Missouri in Morley, a little town called Morley. There's about
Since you're in a
700 people
smaller
town.
town, I would probably search like Missouri moms or like Southern Missouri moms or
They'd be grandmas.
grandmas. Grandmas. Well, if you're a grandma, you're also a
I'm hitting
mom.
up all of I'm hitting up all of them. It's okay.
But yeah, that totally, you don't look like grandma girl.
Thank you.
But yes, you can totally search like or like search by counties, right? So like if you know
Okay, yeah.
kind of like bigger counties around you, or
Yeah,
if you're
we've
in a
got some
bigger
bigger
county.
towns close too. So
Mhm.
okay.
And another great one too that I think are really fun, a little bit off topic, but I love to look for buy nothing groups. So buy nothing groups are new and kind of upcoming in a lot of areas. Not every area has them, so you can also feel free to start one. But buy nothing groups, basically people post things that they're going to give away or offer for free for anyone in the area to come pick up. And it's such a beautiful, like really unique community. I have found so many really awesome, like local people. And I've even posted in my buy nothing group and said, like, would anybody be open to trying some samples of some really awesome wellness products? And then I was like, if this is not okay, like, please delete it, but I'd be happy to share some samples. And I just left goodie bags for people. It was so fun. I put goodie bags in little packages and people just gave me their addresses. And I drove around and gave, these goodie bags to these people. So it's a really great way, especially if you want more local connection, to be able to kind of take that to the next level. Okay,
Thank
that
you.
was the
That's awesome.
timer. If you're not done with your comments, feel free to wrap it up as I describe the next activity. This one I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes again as well. So what I put down is what I want you to do at the very top of the group. So like when you're actually within the group. So I'm going to use the group Spiritual Moms as my example. That's the group that I was just in. At the very top of the group, you'll see a little like magnifying glass. That's where you can search things within the group. What I want you to do is I want you to, and this is going to be really good practice for you because you can actually search different keywords as you go along, like job opportunities, wellness, depression, like keywords that kind of tie in with Q. We can do that later on our own, but right now I want you to search the word friend or friends. Okay? And the reason being is I want you to look for posts that are looking for new friends. So a lot of people will put that in, and if you don't see any, you can also like change the keyword to like-minded. But a lot of people will in groups, especially the slightly larger ones, will put, hey, I'm looking for new friends, or I'm looking for new like-minded people. And then people will comment on those posts and say, me, I'd love to be your friend. I'm looking for new friends too, whatever. So look for those type of posts after searching that keyword, and then go comment on those posts and say, hey, I'd love to be your friend. I'd love to connect. And go through the comments, and you can do the same with the people who've commented because clearly they're looking for friends too. So I hope that makes sense. If you have questions on it, let me know. 5 minutes. And if you find a group that's like mostly memes and there's not much value in there, feel free to leave the group if that doesn't resonate for you. Personally, I'm not a fan of groups that share nothing but memes because there's not much value in that. Not that the people wouldn't be valuable, but usually it's more people just kind of sharing for like a laugh or to share, not necessarily getting at that deeper level. See, I found one right here. It says, I'm not sure if this is allowed, but I'm in need of mentors or friends who've discovered their purpose. That's totally me. Totally going to connect with this person. And then I'm going to write down her name too, right? Because that's so up my alley. Like, I would love to connect with this person at a deeper level. And I'm also making sure that I know what group she came from. Because then in conversation too, like if you go and add somebody later, you can always say like, hey, I sent you a friend's request because I totally resonate with you and I feel like we could be really, really good friends. I'd like to establish that connection better. I found you through Spiritual Moms Group. And so I'm in the comments of this one post, and there's a bunch of different people who are like, feel free to message me whenever. I'd love to connect with you deeper. I have a lot of really good friends in my local community. And so I actually commented and I was like, I'd love to connect with you too. Ooh, I just found a group that's called Mom Helping Moms. I love that. And of course, like if some of them your join request is pending, like just come back to them later when you can. All right, that is the timer. The last activity that I have, do this as long as you would like. I have down for about 15 minutes, but I know we're coming close to time. So feel free to hop off if you need to. But you're gonna go to in Facebook, and this is probably the easiest way to find it. If you click on your personal profile and you go to your friends list and click see all friends, what I want you to do is click on that and click on people that you haven't actually engaged with in a while. Write their name on a list and go engage on 3 to 5 posts for that person, and try to do this for about 5 to 10 people. If you're going through your list and you find any people that you no longer align with, any people that share a ton of negativity and you don't want them on your personal profile, bless and release them. Hit that unfriend button and make room. I see you have dirty hands. That's okay. Unfriend them, bless and release them, and make room in your friends list for new people who resonate with you and align with your goals. So again, friends list, click on people you haven't engaged with in a while, write their name on a list, engage on 3 to 5 posts, and try to do that for about 5 to 10 people. This is a huge trick to get your post back up into their algorithm. And if they all of a sudden see you like commenting on their stuff or like reacting to their stories, then they're more likely to go back to your profile and kind of scroll through your profile to kind of catch up with you.
Sing together. A, B, C, D. Oh, yeah, Mom. Level 3. Let's sing and play.
Oh, thank you for the tea. Oh, thank you. This is perfect example of how you can work and be around for your kiddos at the same time. Can I have some more tea? I need more. Thank you. It's hot. I'm gonna let it cool down. Thank you. Oh, more tea. Thank you so much.
What's it?
Oh, more tea. Thank you.
Okay.
More tea. I think I need some sugar to go in my tea, please.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, thank you so much.
Monkey?
More tea. Thank you.
Monkey.
It's crazy. I found like a couple of people that I'm like, wow, we used to talk like every single day. I don't know how that we just eventually did not talk very often. So to me, it can be really, really rewarding to go back and reconnect with those people. Or find maybe you just have grown apart and, you know, they don't really align with you anymore. That's okay too.
Monkey. Mom.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. I'll drink it in 1 second. It's hot. You are so welcome. Thank you for hopping on with me, Jennifer. Yeah, and that's time. If you are not done, feel free to take these tasks and do them on your own. I highly recommend it. Do them. I try to do these exact tasks at least every other day. And some I do one day and then some I do the next day. And that way I can keep this cycle of new engagement. So I'm really glad that this has helped. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Thank you guys for hopping on.